You should start. So far in this project, you've written your short story. We have talked about intellectual property, right? And you've started a little typing of your short story in Word, and you've been saving that. And do you remember where you've been saving it?
Yes.
Which folder?
A plus short story.
That's right. So you know it's right there at the top. Well, we're going to go over a little bit about PowerPoint, okay? So most of you guys should be using the PowerPoint to create your short stories. I know some of you have already used PowerPoint, so this may be a review, but that's okay. We're also going to look at, I have put in this Media Computer Lab folder, a great place to get free educational pictures. Because remember I talked about how there are free photos online, which are good to use. They let you use them. I pulled a site for you guys to use them, and we're going to go there so I can show you what it means that it's free, okay? So if you guys will look up here, and while I'm demonstrating, if you could do it at your seat. Got it? All right, so first we're going to go to the Start key right here. So go to Start, and you will get a menu, okay? Everyone, let's see. The Start is the window. Eric? Got it? It looks like everyone, that's one reason, remember why I like you guys to be around me, so I can see better. Alright, now, if PowerPoint is, like mine says PowerPoint here, but many of yours will not. So go to All Programs, and if you need to, watch what I'm doing. All Programs, and then you pull the slide down towards the bottom and go to Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office. Okay, Microsoft Office, Microsoft Office, and then you should see PowerPoint once you pull the drop down Microsoft Office. Click on the PowerPoint, okay? PowerPoint. Yep, that's the one. And then you will see PowerPoint start coming up. Alright, when you see PowerPoint start coming up, go to a blank presentation. We're just going to start with a blank one. Alright, over to the side you will see Office Mix. You can go ahead and X out of that right now. Alright, now I'm with you guys. Now this first slide can be used as your title page. Okay, it's a great title page because it has a really big place to put your title. Subtitle can be by and state your name. So I'm going to call mine, and you can type in your title if you want. I'm going to call mine Mrs. Walwitter Plays Soccer. And there is a reason why I'm choosing this one. And then who is it by? Me. Now, if you do not have a title yet, that's fine, because you can leave it blank. Alright. Next thing we are going to do, you guys are looking good, we're going to add another page. Are you guys ready to look up? You can finish the title page later. Everyone look up. Alright. Watch where I point right here. New slide. Everyone see that? New slide. If I click on it, not the picture, but the words, it has an arrow, and then I will get a drop-down screen. Now what I want you guys to do is go down to blank and get a blank slide. So do your drop-down and blank. Well, that goes in a text box. So if you come up here to Insert, see where it says Home, and then we see Insert. Click on Insert so that your top changes. Insert. Insert. Good job. Did you click on Insert? All right. This is where we can add a text box. Now, if you look after Insert, everything underneath, if you come towards the right side, you will see a box with an A in it, and it says Text Box. Do you see that? Okay, click on it. Now, after you click on it, if you go down into your blank screen, you'll see kind of like an upside down cross or a weird plus sign, correct?
It's a sword.
Oh, maybe it's a sword. We can decide what it is. Alright, so I am taking my, since Bryson called it a sword, we are going to make a text box. So what you do is you take that sword, you click into your blank screen, and you make a box. Alright, everyone see? Good job. Then lift your finger off the button. Good job, good job, good job. Now, some of you made it the whole screen, and that's okay. But what if you want a picture on it? Okay, this is the wrong one. You want to start with a blank screen. Okay. We're going to get rid of this one. Okay. Because we want to start with a blank screen. So we can start. Okay, the blank screen is this one. Okay. But then it doesn't have your text box. So now we insert and click on the text box. And then make your box. Oh. Well, don't worry, we can fix that. Alright, so remember, you can adjust the size, but if you made it the whole length of your page, remember, we want to also do pictures. Okay? So, when you have your text box, you should see your little cursor inside. You can start typing. So my first page is going to say, Mrs. Clawwitter likes to play soccer. Alright? You can type anything in there. Remember, it can be deleted. Because next we are going to get that picture I talked about. If you do not want to type in your text box, that's fine. I just want you guys to see how it kind of works. Now you've got, Eric, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we're going to do it again. I don't think you typed it in. So, insert.
It would just.
Flip the box. Okay. And there it is. Now you see your cursor. Now this is where you
Don't worry about the size.
Yes, this is the place you would be doing your introduction. You can.
I don't know. Redo it again.
This could be your chapter 1. Now, pictures. It looks like everyone has a chance to type. Alright. Now we are going to minimize our PowerPoint. That doesn't mean get rid of it. It means we're going to put it lower on our screen, down at the bottom taskbar, so we can go to Internet Explorer. Okay? So if you look up in the right-hand side, and this is hard to see up here because my right-hand side is in the wood. Let's see. There it is. Do you see how on the right-hand side there's an X, a double screen, or a flat line?
Yeah.
Click on the flat line. Now it goes away, but if you see at the very bottom taskbar, there's the PowerPoint down there. If we click on that PowerPoint button at the bottom, it comes back up. Alright, so you didn't lose it. We're just looking at a different screen. So everyone put it down again with that flat line. And now remember the icon Internet Explorer on your screen? We're going to double click on the Internet Explorer icon. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Now, do you guys remember, where do we find, sorry, I got to chill, links for Computer Lab Media Specialists, or Media?
In the store.
At the star. Remember, it's in the top right corner. The star will turn yellow. If you don't have it, let me know. Media and Computer Lab. Always Media and Computer Lab. And then you will see a yellow folder right under Media and Computer Lab. What does it say?
Free photos.
Free photos. I made it pretty easy for you. Click on Free Photos. And then it says it is Pics for Learning. Click on that. Alright, now I unfortunately have to be in a different place. I'm gonna go to things we're learning.
It says I gotta make a user.
I will be there in just a second, and it should not. I'm not sure what that is. So, Picks for Learning. Click on it. What I've been writing about. Soccer. And that Mrs. Clawwitter wants to play soccer. Well, Picks for Learning is a great website because it has educational photos. Some are working and some that are not. That's interesting. All of the pictures that are on Picks for Photos you may use in schoolwork. And teachers may use them and students may use them. So that's what makes them really great. Let's look up at the screen, please, up here. So I chose soccer. I like soccer kick. I pretend that's me. Now if you look at it, first of all, even if we use something that's free, what do we need to do with it when we borrow it? We give them credit. What's that called? We have to cite it. Well, look what it says right here. What does that say? Citation. So when you cite these pictures, it already tells you how to do it. You just have to copy and paste that. It's as easy as that. Copy, right-click, copy, and then paste it into your document. It's as easy as that, okay? And you can copy and paste the picture. Now what does this say under here, on the bottom? Derek, can you see that from there? This may be used by teachers and students in school and classroom activities. That's one reason why it's free to you guys. For the express purpose of improving student education opportunities. This is what you guys are doing, and this photographer retains the copyright to this image. That means it's still his image or her image, but they're letting you borrow it, okay? Because this is a school purpose. You're a student, it's educational. So what I would do, everyone continue to look up here. So I right-click on the picture, I copy it, I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint, and then right-click, I'm going to paste it. Okay, so I've got it right there, but I need to go back and get that citation, don't I? So I come back, I highlight it, I copy it, go back to my PowerPoint, and I paste it underneath, okay? Now, once you're in here, you can adjust, once you're in your PowerPoint, you can adjust the size of your picture. All those little white dots around the edge means that you can pull it. You can put that citation on your picture if you prefer. You can put it underneath, but by that picture should be that citation, okay? If you're done with that page, you go up to New Slide, blank, and you start again, okay? Now, anything that you typed yesterday from your Word document, we can copy and paste that into this PowerPoint, all right? PowerPoint works a lot like Word where, you know how with Word, if there's a red line under it, what does that mean?
You misspelled it.
PowerPoint does the same thing, okay? If it's green, it means usually something's wrong with the sentence. PowerPoint does the same thing, it'll help you. We just have to make sure it helps us. So whether or not you want to create your own print book, which we're going to use the PowerPoint. If you want to just create an ebook, we're going to use the PowerPoint. If you want to create the audio book, which that's for the next time, then we need to start with the PowerPoint. All right? Any questions? And don't worry, when it comes to the picture learning, I'll get that fixed for us. For those who did not come up. I'm not sure why some did and why some did not. That is the beauty of technology. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. My hands are cold, I know, I'm sorry, sweetie. All right, any other questions? Alright, let me make sure. There's one other question. Oh, this is a big question I have, and I thought about it. What we're doing today, how can you use this in the future? How can you use this in middle school? How can you use it in high school? Tracy, what do you think?
If you need to do a presentation.
If you have to do it, and in middle school, do you think you might have a lot of presentations to do? Really?
Yes.
I think you might have more presentations and reports to do in middle school than you did in elementary. School reports? Essays? Yeah, especially, sometimes, think about it, if you don't want to stand up and do a presentation in front of everyone, you can ask your teacher, well, can I make a presentation with audio and bring it in? If they say yes, then, that might make it easier for you. Some of us tend to be shy in front of each other when you have to stand up in front of each other. When we had to go to Christ United Methodist Church, Mrs. Maxwell and I made a PowerPoint to make my presentation. We use them today, all the time. I make my PowerPoints when, the clicker game you guys like so much?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what I have to do it with? PowerPoint. So it can be used for a lot of things, so it's always good to know how to use, and then you can take it that step farther. All right, anything else?
No.
All right, I think we're good to get started. We're going to have a little time to work on it on our own. All right. You can go back to, remember, click on the PowerPoint button at your bottom of your screen, and it comes back up.
Mine doesn't.
I will fix yours. Thank you. I don't know why that's in that. I think it had something to do with Zscaler. So, when your PowerPoint and you can do your typing office. That's your text box. Right? Now, if you did some of your Word documents, you can also bring that up. So, make your PowerPoint small, minimize it, remember the flat line, go to Word, which is under your Start in your Programs, find the Student Activities, and then A+ Thompson, and you can find what you've already typed. Okay, open other documents.
Okay, y'all.
Okay, is yours called Teams Plan? Alright, then you can pull it up. Okay.
Like, what's another word for something that's it's not really that or it's really bad.
So bad luck. So you need the opposite of bad luck. Unfortunate.
Another word for someone
Unfortunate. Does that work? Well, why don't we put in, okay. Why don't we type in unfortunate? And have you ever used those? Happy, disastrous.
Disastrous.
So, you click on it. Alright, so disastrous is up top there. So then, see, type it in. Alright.
I forgot to take out content.
Yep. You know what you do? Alright. Click on new slide. Blank. Alright, now take this one, pull it up in between. One more. Yep. Here, let me help you. You click on it, and you drag it up in between. There you go. So now you can put your table of contents in there. Okay? Text box. Insert. There you go. Good job.
Bam.
Okay, now remember, you also have to save your PowerPoint. Now, PowerPoint will have a different ending, so if you want to save it by the same title, that's fine, but save it in the same folder so you know where it is.